Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video on the Jack's Passive Income channel. Now in this video, we're going to be introducing and going over my opinions on Klima Dao. Now, you guys have been requesting this, and if you have any DAOs that you want me to look over, guys go and tweet me them. I am at Twitter. My Twitter is twitter.com/JPKDefi. This is my Twitter account over here, guys. So go ahead and follow me over here. Appreciate everyone that's following me. I'll be following you, every single person that follows me back. It's just that Twitter has currently banned me from following anyone because I've been following you all back. So guys, go and drop me a follow over here. This is where I pretty much announce everything before I make a video on it. Also, I do have a Discord server, which the link to that will be in the description down below. Here is the Discord server here. It's filling up, so thank you everyone to everyone that's sort of joined so far. We've got some good conversations going on over here, so guys, go and join this up. And I just thank you all so much for the support over the past, really since like the past few days have just been absolutely insane on the channel. So thank you guys so much, everything. I do appreciate it. Can't wait to 5k subs. That is the next target, and then 10k and etc. and just beyond. So I just thank everyone so much for the support. Anyway, with that, now that promotion is sort of over with, let's jump into it. So Klima Dao, what do I think of it? So looking over the website then, klimadao.finance, drive climate action and earn rewards with a carbon-backed algorithmic digital currency. So they've got a link to their Discord, they've got their documents, their blog, and the app. So carbon in Treasury. So they currently have 12.1 million tons of CO2 in the Treasury. The current APY is 33,936%. The price in USDC of the token is currently $393. A DAO, a protocol, an ecosystem. Klima Dao's goal is to accelerate the price appreciation of carbon assets. A high price for carbon forces companies and economics to adapt more quickly to the realities of climate change and makes low carbon technologies and carbon removal projects more profitable. Through the Klima token, we will maximize value creation for our community and create a virtuous cycle of growth. Eventually, the Klima token, each backed by real verified carbon assets, will function as a truly sustainable asset and medium of exchange with real planetary value. A black hole for carbon. So what they're actually doing, guys, looks like a sustainable project, right? They are accelerating the price appreciation of carbon assets, which is only going to help the environment. Okay, so a black hole for carbon, and they have an image of a black hole here by the looks of it. Not too sure what this image is for there, but it's pretty cool. Okay, cool. So they actually zoom in on the black hole there. This is a quite nice image as you scroll through the website. Okay, Klima Treasury then. The Treasury is the center of the black hole. Every Klima token is backed by 1 ton of verified tokenized carbon reduction or removal. These can remain locked in the Treasury indefinitely or sold to balance the price of Klima, which is good, and that's how pretty much DAOs all work. Carbon credits. Klima is a vacuum for carbon. The Treasury only accepts certified third-party verified emissions reductions from reputable carbon markets, sometimes called carbon offsets or carbon credits. Each is tokenized in a transparent and traceable way to prevent double spending or double offsetting. These credits are sucked off the market and absorbed into the system through a bonding mechanism. It's quite cool, guys. What's pretty much happening here is Klima is just explaining how a DAO works in more of a complex, or not complex way, but they're just explaining how pretty much these DAOs work in the way that they're sort of they sort of present themselves around carbon assets and pretty much the black hole, right? So it's a pretty cool way of explaining things, and it's a pretty cool project by the sounds of it, just reading over this homepage. Bonding is how carbon enters the Treasury and new Klima is created. Anyone can buy Klima at a discount by bonding carbon units and LP, which stands for liquidity providing shares, over a set vesting period. Staking. Carbon comes in, value comes out. Holders of Klima can earn compounding interest on their Klima by staking. Staking encourages long-term holding of Klima and allows participants to benefit from the rising price of carbon. As the protocol generates a profit through bond sales, this profit is allocated to everyone who has staked Klima. Powered by Polygon. So what's cool, guys, is that they're based on Polygon. Now, if you don't know the Polygon network, don't worry, because this is a new MetaMask wallet that I've created. You can see there's nothing in here at the moment. So what we're going to do, I don't even have the Polygon network. Oh, I do have the Polygon mainnet. Let's get rid of this. Let's delete this network, and you can see me adding it manually, so you guys can see how it works when you join one of these DAOs. But first things first, this looks pretty awesome so far, okay? This is the equivalent to 60,648 hectares of forest, 2.6 million passenger vehicles annually, and 6.1 liters of gasoline, 6.1 6.1 billion liters of gasoline, which is pretty awesome there. Okay, so guys, go over and click on this app here, and what's going to happen is it's going to tell you you're on the wrong mainnet. So what you want to do is you want to click this switch to mainnet button. Don't do the testnet, switch to mainnet. And what's going to happen is MetaMask is going to allow you to add the network, the Polygon mainnet network, to your MetaMask wallet, and then boom, you're in. So it's very simple. A lot of these DAOs, they will allow you to connect and it will add the Polygon network to your wallet for you, so you don't have to do any work there. It's pretty easy. So Klima, welcome to the Klima Dao. Bond carbon to buy Klima, stake Klima to earn interest. Okay, so stake Klima, hold, stake, and compound. If the protocol earns a profit selling carbon bonds, these rewards are shared among all holders and of staked Klima. So you can stake it. You can wrap the token for you guys that are sort of concerned about wrapping. Then you can do that there. And you've got some info. Again, you've got the FAQ here, which we can quickly go over. So common related questions. Where can I buy Klima? There you go. You can buy Klima there, which I'll show you. I'll tell you guys how you can buy Klima in a second. Whether I don't see my Klima balance, there's a small bug affecting users who staked in the first 18 hours after launch. We've posted step-by-step instructions to fix the issue. Perfect. So you guys, if you guys are already in this and you have an issue that you can't see your staked Klima balance, then there you go. There's instructions of how to fix that, which is cool there. And that's pretty much it, right? So let's go ahead and have a look then at the current APY. So they are currently paying 33,932% APY, which is an 8.31% over 5 days. And the next rebase is 0.49% there. Current index is 2.5 Klima. So if you got on this on day one, you'd now have the equivalent of 2.5 Klima, which is good to see. Now, guys, just to jump in here and kind of go off of this APY, right? A lot of people say, look, Wonderland Time pays more. Okay, Nemesis DAO pays more. Ice DAO, Papa DAO, Hector DAO, Metaverse Pro. All of these DAOs are paying more than 33,932%. Yes, that is correct. However, guys, in crypto, it's always a good idea to diversify. So yes, it may be a lower APY and a less opportunity, but if you're in something like Papa DAO, and this APY is going absolutely ridiculous right now. This isn't this isn't a promotion for Papa, right? But they're paying 7.5 billion% APY versus 33,000. Well, yeah, but what if Papa token plummets and crashes, right? Then you've still got this sort of stable 33,000%, which is nice there. So always diversify your investments, guys, okay? And always do your own research. I'm not a financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice. I'm just someone who likes to make passive income online, right? This is what this channel is all about. So this is the DApp, okay? So we're running this twice for some reason. Okay, let's go ahead and have a look at their Twitter account. I don't know if I'm able to search it because I'm not logged in. Let's see, Klima Dao, here we go. So they have 60,000 followers here, which is pretty cool to see. Introducing Klima, an algorithmic carbon-backed currency. Join our community of climates, and you can join their Discord server here. Let's go ahead and see how many members they've got in. So they've currently got 41,000 members in here, which is cool to see there. Pretty active community there, which is good to see. So let's see how many people they're following. Okay, I actually can't right now, but let's go ahead and have a look at their Twitter account. So doing a lot of retweets just by the looks of it. Office hours are set to begin in less than 5 minutes. Head to our Discord to hear updates to get answers about your questions. Pretty awesome there. If crypto can change your financial system, and if Web3 has the power to change old power dynamics, then crypto is probably the best placed industry and technology to tackle some of the most pressing issues of our time, such as climate change and inequality. It's exactly what they're trying to do, guys, with Klima, is tackle climate change by the looks of things with their carbon assets and their, sort of how the whole project is, what the whole project is based on, and kind of, what they like to present themselves as, and what the whole project is based on. So looks good, guys, looks good. And to be honest, it's probably a good thing that they're placing them around the climate change sort of thing right now, because climate change is massive. Okay, now there could be two sides to this. Maybe they are actually good people behind the project and they want to help the climate. That's the first thing. The second thing is that they know that climate change is so big right now, and everyone's so big on climate change, as they should be, and maybe they're just using this as a ploy to get more investors in. That's another way that they could be doing it, which, to be honest, is probably a bit of both, right? Because either way, it's benefiting them. Another good benefit, guys, is the fact that they are on the Polygon network, which means there are no fees. Like, as you guys know, you have to approve transactions before you can do anything on here, and it costs literally nothing. 0.001386 Matic, which comes out to $0. So it's literally pennies, less than a penny to approve the transaction, and there we go. So that's their Twitter. Twitter looks good. Let's have a look at their documents. So the problem in our market economy, the invisible hand works to create prosperity and individual self-interest prevails. The freedom to produce and consume as we see fit generates value for the economy, value that allows the whole of society to prosper. We generally consider that the market itself is rational and assume that it values things in a perfect way. We ignore the paradoxes in front of us every day. Water, a necessity for life, is essentially free across much of the world. Diamonds have no real utility for us, yet in the free market they are priced exorbitantly, excluding all but the world's richest. According to the market, Amazon is the world's most valuable company, but the Amazon rainforest has no market value until its vegetation is cleared for farming, until its trees are stripped of their greenery and extracted as logs. In the past, the market price of a good was determined by socially necessary labor inputs required to create it. In recent times, we have moved to a system where subjectivity and speculation are key to driving forces behind prices. Very true. For many, the marketplace is no longer a place where two people physically exchange goods or services. It's where we buy securities that we will never touch, that we do not often understand in order to grow personal wealth, which again is very true. Value has come totally detached from the market. I do somewhat agree with that, especially with these DAOs, right? Going off of the crypto market, because that's what it's related to. Everything in these DAOs is backed or pegged by one stable coin. So technically, the price is worth $1, right? But because the market deems it worth $4,300 for time, nearly $400 for Klima, that's why that they're so high, right? It's just based off of speculation and hype around the market, right? And because people are using it. So that's kind of what they're saying there. So much so that when a good or service destroys value, sometimes immeasurably, there is no penalty imposed by the market. Carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas that inhibits our planet's ability to let heat escape when it goes too stuffy down here. When it gets too stuffy down here, carbon dioxide's effect on our global climate is already leading to change in our planet's most vulnerable ecosystems. It is bleaching coral reefs, melting the permafrost beneath Arctic tundra, leading to the desertification of the tropics. Desertification of the tropics. There's no punishment by the market for emitting carbon dioxide. That's true, actually. Well, there is and there's not, right? There's a lot of, and Klima Dao is definitely helping here, that they are kind of trying to punish this, right? And they're trying to make a difference. What we truly value is not being valued by the market. The solution, climate change, is the number one issue of our generation. Carbon dioxide knows no borders, nor do the impacts of global warming. The only way we tackle global warming is by mobilizing action at the global scale. The market is the best solution we have at our disposal to achieve decarbonization of our existing economic activity, and to retrospectively capture and store the carbon we already have emitted at the scale required. Markets are dynamic and more than a place of exchange. They are a manifestation of our culture and our time. So through organization and coordination, we have the power to modify them to reflect what we need and want. If we want the market price to be a fair price of what we value, then we need to move the goalpost and force it to work to the parameters we define. A perfect market should price in carbon. To produce value carbon, we need to fully integrate the carbon market with the market, and we need to reward participation for those who participate in the carbon market with value or influence, or both. Web3 is a perfect place to integrate these markets. I definitely agree there. It is a place where there is sufficient liquidity to have impact at scale, where smart contracts can securely and transparently govern transactions, and where contributions can be fairly incentivized. Enter Klima Dao. That's pretty much what Klima is doing here, which is actually really cool. So looking over their document then, the issue that they're trying to tackle is awesome, and it's a massive thing in today's generation, in today's times, and I do agree with what they're doing, and it looks pretty awesome. Klima Manifesto, environmentalists, develop entrepreneurs who aim to import knowledge. Okay, climate change is the ultimate issue. Yeah, okay, cool. So they're just really going off of that. Klima Dao will provide a direct route to invest in these avenues of action. Web3 vision. Yeah, okay, so their vision. Klima Dao will function as a bridge between Web3 and the traditional carbon offset market, enabling flows of capital to be directed to high-impact carbon projects that have a tangible impact on our global carbon budgets. Klima Dao's approach will enable us to build a climate innovation nexus that can quickly coordinate and execute high-impact sustainability initiatives, standardize best practices across the DeFi space, and grow a community of technical experts to accelerate action. Okay, so the point of Klima Dao, we've already heard about the climate action they're trying to do, which is an awesome sort of thing that they're doing. Facilitate the climate markets. How do I participate? Who created? Was inspired by Olympus DAO, was capitalized and built by a distributed pseudo anonymous team. So, look, guys, I see the argument of both sides. Okay, being anonymous, crypto, the whole point, Bitcoin and the whole crypto market was created was for decentralization, so no one person owned it, for anonymity, right, in the markets when sending money. So the fact that these developers want to be anonymous is fine in my opinion. Now I do understand that people have more that they have more trust in projects when the developers and people behind the project are very open and transparent about who they are. But I do understand kind of both sides of the argument there. So, you know, them being anonymous is not a problem for me, and I don't blame them, to be honest. So you guys can go ahead and read over all these FAQs. I could be here for hours talking about this project and doing, you know, a lot deeper research. But look, I'm doing the sort of standard research that I would do on any project when going into these things or deciding when to go into it. So let's go ahead and have a look, guys, at the market for Klima. So right now, CoinMarketCap's telling me that this market cap is worth 348 million, which is very similar to what it says on the website. And over the past 24 hours, we can see we started at around $393, traded up to 410, dropped all the way down to 363, up again to 400, and we're kind of trading between $350 and $400 over the past 7 days. Then, since we've had a crash, 633 was the 727 was the highest, and we've seen the lowest of about 350 past 14 days. Well, okay, so this thing has been moving like crazy over the past couple of days, and it's been out for a good amount of time now. And the highest price has been 3.7k. So this looks like a good entry, guys, if you're looking at getting into Klima. Been out for, what, 3 months? So looks like a very good project, actually, and pretty secure. Well, not secure, but pretty stable, sorry. The market cap's 348 million. And the trading volume is 11 million. Now, this fills me with confidence, right? I don't like going into projects where there's like $2 million in market cap, right? That's very, very, very risky, right? These DAOs are extremely risky, but you go into a project where it has like, you know, $1 or $2 million market cap. If you got into, yes, I get the argument, if you got into time at $1 million market cap, you'd be extremely rich by now. But guys, there's just so much risk in these things when going in at that level. Unless you've got, you know, 10, 20 bucks, then, you know, it may be worth doing it. And another good thing, guys, is the fact that this is on Polygon. So, you know, it costs nothing to buy in. So it may be worth it. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice. I'm just giving my opinion. You could get into this thing with 10 or 20 bucks and it costs barely anything to jump in. So it may be worth taking a punt on. So you can get this on SushiSwap, guys, with USDC, with Matic, with BCT, and with USDT here. Okay, so SushiSwap on Polygon. Now, if you guys want me to make a video on how to bridge to these different networks, then I can do that. Because you can actually say you've got funds on, I don't know, Binance, and you want to get it over to Polygon. You've got it on Avalanche, you want to get it onto Ethereum, etc. Then I can make a video on how to bridge over to those networks if you like. But you guys can go over to markets, click on one of these. It doesn't really matter, and you can actually go ahead and purchase this thing. You can go ahead and purchase this on SushiSwap on the Polygon network, which is pretty cool. So again, let's say you want to put stable coins in, and let's search for Klima. Okay, you may have to import the token manually. So yeah, you may actually have to import the token manually, which is fine to do. All you have to do is come over to select a token. And then what you want to do is you want to come over to CoinGecko, copy the contract address from here. You can even, you know, it doesn't matter what track you're running, on CoinGecko, whatever. Paste the contract address and then click import. Now, I don't think I'm actually on the Polygon network right now. That's why it's not allowing me to do it. Yeah, so let's go ahead and give this a refresh here, and we should be able to look. But that is pretty much how you import then the token to go ahead and trade it on SushiSwap. So guys, that is it for this video. What do I think of Klima Dao? Do I think it's a rug pull? No, I don't. Look, these guys have been around for a good amount of time now. Again, they could be. This isn't financial advice. You know, it could be a rug pull, right? But in my opinion, I don't think it's a rug pull. I think it's a pretty solid project with what they're trying to do. And by the current price right now of what's happening in the market, could it be a good time to go in? Look, things are looking pretty good for this thing. It's been trading sideways over the past 24 hours like a lot of these other DAO tokens, and over the past 7 days we've had a nice decrease if you wanted to jump in there or dollar cost average in. So again, do your own research. You know, it's your decision, it's your risk, and yeah, you know, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice and all that good stuff. But guys, thanks for watching. Let me know down below what you think of Klima Dao. Do you guys like the project? I love personally what they're standing for and what they're trying to do. I like the project a lot. So will I be jumping in? Well, guys, go ahead and follow me on Twitter if you want to know when I do jump into these things, because that is where I'm going to be releasing it first. Of course, when I do jump into these things, I will make videos and I will make daily updates on them. But Twitter's where I'll release it first, followed by my Discord server. I'm very active in Discord pretty much all day throughout the day. So yeah, you know, DM me, start a conversation in the different channels and we can have a conversation there. But guys, thanks for watching. Again, make sure you subscribe and turn the notifications on if you haven't already. Thank you all for the support. I do appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you on my next video. Peace.